Hello everyone, this is Matt Daly, CEO of Struction Site, and I want to give you a quick introduction to our tool here. So what we are looking at building is a blockchain-enabled basically tool for creating a historical database of contractor performance. And what that requires us to do is first build an application that allows you to rapidly digitize a physical job site and connect that information to a project schedule so that you can get a go no-go on what was installed on what date relative to the project schedule, and then ultimately save this information and lock it up in a blockchain so that we can have this sort of trustworthy record of what was installed, what was not, as well as one that is very visual, so allowing us to sort of go back and see for ourselves if need be. So it starts for us with the iOS mobile application. So we've got basically a way of uploading your drawings to the web and mobile. If you click into a drawing, the way that the data is captured is at the bottom here. You're going to notice we have a bunch of different modes. So we have standard, 360, walk, and progress. So the way that we capture data is I would go over to walk mode here, and I would say I'm going to start my walk here, tap on that walk button. I would say I'm going to end my walk here, tap on the walk button again, and that's how you end up with these paths here. And so I'm going to jump from the mobile application over to what a video like that would actually look like. So if I were to play this, this is a 360 video, so it does capture data from the camera in all directions at once, and it does allow us to just quickly roll through a space in a very short period of time so that we can see items as they're being installed and get a sense of velocity when we do this on a regular or weekly basis. So the key for us is that we connect this information to the drawings, but also the project schedule. So the first deliverable from this information is basically a series of drawings that show you different phases by color, as well as letting you know percentages of completion, which we'll actually talk a little bit more about in the schedule. When you're in the web application, if you want to go back, you can notice that this has all been color-coded per what was detected and in what spot inside of each of the drawings here. If I had to click on a path, I can actually go in and look at each of these 360 images and just visually verify the work that's been put in place relative to the actual drawing as sort of like a first deliverable. And the second one is actually the project schedule. So if I were to look here, there's 3 line items that we have added. And basically for stud framing, blocking, and sheetrock, we're adding PPC, which is percent complete, velocity, and risk. And by adding those 3 things, we're able to determine over time how certain contractors are meeting or not meeting their schedule, as well as at the project level determining risk. But at the corporate level, determining overall performance over time. Again, ultimately, saving this information in a blockchain that makes it highly trustworthy and very transparent in terms of the data that actually lives and exists in there. So I would love to share more with you guys at Demo Day if you think that would be interesting, and look forward to chatting with you guys soon.